All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakha Kodash. Noble honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. All right. As you can see in the title, it's about to get lit. Let me just make sure this is on. All right, it's about to get lit now. I was watching a video done by the brother Yahweh, and he was basically, he played a clip of it was a news clip from RT, all right, from RT News. Okay, and there was the lady was basically speaking, and she was saying how a lot of nowadays you have news sites, all right, that are now covering more and more topics on these UFOs, all right, these so-called UFOs. Okay, and when you look at that, all right, you look at the way things are going, you got to understand that even things that are done on the left-hand side, even things that are done by Esau, ultimately, the Most High is the one putting the spirit on them to do it. Okay, so there's a reason why, of all, out of nowhere, now is the time when they're now going more and more into these chariots. They're going more and more, and now they're about to disclose information on these chariots. All right, and that's because through the spirit, man, the Lord is about to turn things up. All right, that, because the scriptures talk about prophecy tarrying, but when it comes and it doesn't tarry, it's about to go from natural to supernatural. Okay, because now the things remaining, all right, the things remaining in terms of prophecy are really supernatural things. Okay, on the war in heaven, which I have here in Revelation 12, the standard that's going to be lifted, these are all spiritual things. The chariots, and the chariots are going to show themselves more and more and more. Okay, and these devils are getting scared because not only are they seeing these videos, they're keeping track of how much chariot sightings there are that are going on. Okay, look at that. See, so the chariot sightings are just more and more, and it's like every day you're seeing chariots. All right, and they're showing themselves, and they're being apparent. Sometimes they'll pull up and stand there, and let it be known that, yo, we're here. And so these devils are looking at the footage. They're looking at how often it's happening. They're looking at how and they're like, yo, these chariots are showing themselves more and more. All right, and at some point they're going to pull up, because now, damn well they watch our videos, so they're looking. They're like, yo, what did these? You know what I'm saying? What are these guys saying? Because they seem so confident in what they're saying. Then we go to the verses and the precepts, and then we're linking it up, and they're like, yo, hold up. We got to take this seriously, man. All right? Because this very well could be, in their minds, they're like, this very well could be what it is they're talking about. And it is. Now, you best believe that they're going to come out and confirm it. But, well, let's say if they come out and confirm it, the narrative they're pushing is they're dangerous. They're a threat. They're a national security threat. Because if that's not technology from this planet, then, and we don't have anything to fight against that, then we're in danger. So we need to start, then we need to start focusing more on what? The Space Force and all of that. Okay, but anyway, because I believe even Obama made a statement about how they didn't know what they were. But we know what they are. And we know that it's about to get lit. All right? Because when we see these chariots, we get excited. All right, because we know exactly what they're here to do, and it's bad news for you, but it's great news for us. All right, so let me actually pull this up as well. Okay, we're very, very close to that time, man. All right, where the supernatural things, the things that when you mention, people look at you like you're crazy. They look at you like you have 5 heads. Those things are about to start happening. All right, on the planet Earth. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 7. It says, and there was war in heaven. Now, this isn't talking about this the spirit world. It's talking about the heavens, all right, the Shemayim, all right, the skies, the heavens. So there's going to be war, and this is a prophecy. Okay, there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. So Michael, who was Michael? The archangel Michael, all right. Well, I just said it. He is an archangel, okay? And it says he fought against the dragon. Now he's gonna come. Of course, they're gonna be led by Yahushai. Okay, but that's that Revelation 1 and 7, the appearing of our Lord. And so you know we're close if they're talking about the vehicles of our Lord. There's a reason the Lord is putting the Spirit on them to start talking about it. Now you notice in the beginning of 2020, the vibration was World War III, right? People started making memes about it because of what they assassinating that Iranian general. And then you had the pandemic that hit, and we were seeing a lot of things about draconian measures, martial law like rules and laws, isolation camps and all of that. Okay, all leading to that certificate and that digital currency, which now they're talking about. So they're talking about a central bank digital currency. All right, hey, shalom to all you tuning in. So they're talking about a central bank digital currency. In the summer, they're also talking about disclosing UFO information in the summer. You have tensions rising up in the east. This isn't just happening by coincidence. You know, the Most High ain't just gonna let it hold. The year's just gonna go by. Last year things got turned up, and then this year things just go by normal. Just go back to your regular lives. The scriptures say, when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. Sudden destruction. So Lord willing, this summer gets real hot. Real hot. Okay? Because once they come out, and let's say they go with the narrative, yeah, they're a threat, and we need to start, preparing for this. What's going to happen? When people start seeing chariots, they're going to start getting spooked out. They're going to start, because the narrative is going to be in their mind that those are out of this world. Because you have a lot of people that will come and say, well, what if it's a government drone? Or what if it's this? Well, what if the government comes out and tells you, hey, this ain't us, but we got to do something because the technology we have can't beat that. Then people are going to get shook. Every time they see a chariot in the air, they're going to be afraid because they're going to say, well, even if our government can't, if our government is shook by them, then we're done. But it's going to rally the people's minds to what? To support the government and whatever they say in terms of preparing to fight against this. Because then they're going to start pushing that vibration that there is going to be an alien invasion. Okay? Because, well, if you look at the correlation and then the sightings are more and more and this, that, and the third, and how they're coming close to these pilots and all this, that, and the third, the Lord is about to turn things up, man. Okay? Up to the supernatural. And that's what we're looking for. Okay? So, Revelation 12 and 7, and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. So what that's going to look like is when you look up in there, you're going to see chariots flying, okay, left and right, zooming past, shooting laser beams, okay, and then you're going to see Esau and his weaponry, okay, his fighter jets, his planes, whatever he's going to try to use to fight against them, laser cannons, satellites, whatever, okay, and they're just going to be getting annihilated, man. Chariots are going to be destroying them in the air. Chariots are going to be destroying them on the earth. Okay? Buildings are going to be getting blown up and eviscerated. The sky is going to get dark. Missiles are going to be flying. So it's going to be very, very chaotic. All right? But that's going to happen. And we're getting closer and closer to that. That's why they're bringing this out. Because they know. And guess what? They're demons. They're demons that they conjure up and they talk to. All right? They're sorcerers and they're necromancers and all of those, the witches that are used as mediums, the ones that use familiar spirits and all of that. They're telling them, look, get ready. Okay? Get ready because it's coming. Them Israelites over there, they know what they're talking about. It's in there. So you better prepare. All right? And try as you might, this is going to be the end of your kingdom, man. We're basically in that. We're us speaking now is likened onto the angels writing on the wall. In Daniel the 5th chapter, when Belshazzar saw that writing on the wall, and now we're coming like in that instead of Daniel, we're explaining it like, yo, this is what it means for you, and now we're about to witness that strike that the Most High is about to bring to this place, man. Okay, so now this is the book of Daniel chapter 12 verse 1. And at the top it says what? The time of the end. Okay? They weren't talking about UFOs like this 100 years ago, 50 years ago, 20 years ago. If you said something, those, oh no, cover it up. They told them in the military, if you see something, you don't say anything. So why all of a sudden the change of heart? Do you mean to tell me that you didn't know these chariots existed? No, you knew. Shalom, Zaquan. You know? So why the change of heart? Because now they're like, yo, it's getting to the point where we actually have to bring this out to the people. And it's not by coincidence that at this same time, they're talking about a central bank digital currency. All right? Because prophecy is about to get fulfilled. It doesn't take, man, the Most High could just speed things up just like that. And yes, the martial law is going to happen. Yes, the concentration camps are going to happen. All right? The Most High is about to just throw the shit, man. You know? And it's about to go from 0 to 100 because you people out here, like literally we're witnessing that peace and safety. Okay? We're witnessing it everywhere. Things just seem quiet, right? No riots, you know, no this, no that. Everybody, now they're saying you don't got to wear the mask anymore and all this, that, and the third. Everything is just going back. Yeah. But you think that's it. Well, what did the scriptures say? We know better, right? We know better. So we're still expecting something. Okay? So it says, Daniel 12:1, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. Can you imagine that? That we actually gonna have angels, archangels. We're gonna have the Messiah himself. All of them are coming down from the heavens onto the earth. They're coming down in their angelic form, and they're about to actually battle. When does that ever happen in history? You know, where angels came down, the Lord came down, brought the angels. All right. And we're actually, man, and we're going to witness that, and we're going to be a part of that. And we're going to know that, yeah, Yahweh Shemel Shai is destroying this place, but guess what? He's fighting on our behalf. We're like, oh, shit, you know? Oh, that's the spirit. That's the spirit. Yep, Purge Forever. Purge Forever, right? It's coming out the same weekend they want to fully open everything. So things are about to take a very, very, very sharp turn, man. Very sharp turn. All right? And that Purge Forever, man, they showing you. At first, you got the 12 hours, cool. But now they just said, nah, F that. That's forget 12 hours, you know? These things are about to start happening on the earth, man. We're not going to keep going month by month, week by week, year by year, and then just same old. For what? Because each day that goes by, people are waking up. People are getting activated, I should say. Okay, those that are supposed to hear this word. So each day that goes, even if it looks like nothing is happening, something is happening in the spirit. And once that spiritual meter it hits 100%, you won't see it. You're just going to see the effects of it. So Daniel 12:1, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. What other nation has angels standing for them? What other nation has the Most High said, yo, go down there and go deliver them? Nobody. They're about to get, man, these nations are about to see something they've never seen before. And guess what? Them Edomites, all right, them elites, they're worried about the chariots and all that. You know what's going to happen? You're going to have chariots pulling up, destroying shit. You're going to have missiles destroying things. And you ain't going to get hit because you're going to be in your bunkers. But you know what you're going to see? You're going to start seeing people getting beamed up. And at some point, a whole army coming down. And then now you're like, oh, shit. What's going on here? You know? And they're going to broadcast it. And that moment is going to be, and I mean, hey, it's going to be in history forever, man. Imagine that. You see literally an army of like gods. What do you think that means for you? What do you really think that means for you? You know, ain't no more working, no 9 to 5s, no working for somebody. No. We're going to go around the world and we're going to conquer. We're going to have power. We are going to be powers. Imagine that. We ourselves, all right, as the Lord said, we're going to be made back into gods. We're going to be made back into actual powerful beings. Nothing is going to hurt us. And we're going to go through by the commands of Yahweh Shai around the whole world and subjugate the whole world, man. Ain't no talking shit, man. If we come to your area and you talking, that's it. We might not even have to touch you. Just go like that and have somebody's head explode or something like that. The Lord said, those mine enemies that would not that I should reign over them, bring them hither and slay them before me. So we're going to do it, and Yahushua going to be with it, and the Most High going to be with it. Hey, there's a scripture actually. Damn, is it in Psalms? I think it's Psalms 30 sign to Psalms 18. Let me see. As King David said, hey, the Most High is with us, man. There we go, Psalms 18. And this is what's going to be happening because see, while living in this society, there's so much shit that we have to take. And when the Lord finally just, all that patience and the suffering that we go through, it finally is worth it. And he just lets us loose, man. He actually gives us the capability. We're going to be unstoppable, man. And hell yeah, they're going to fear. Of course, they have to. All right. This is Psalms chapter 18, verse 39. It says, for thou hast girded me with strength onto the battle. Thou hast subdued unto me those that rose up against me. And really, everybody's rising up against us now, even people of our own nation. But Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to subdue all of them under us. Verse 40, thou hast also given me the necks of mine enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. Whoa, God is with destruction? Verse 41, they cried, but there was none to save them. So imagine that. Hey, we don't know exactly how it's going to be, but imagine a chariot pulls up over, you in a chariot that pulls up over a certain part. Lord said, this group, you take this part, you take this part, and you go there, and these people see a chariot, and they see brothers coming down. Of course they're going to be crying. Hey, where Chineke, oh my God, Lord, please, saying all whatever they got to, Jesus Christo and Prophet Muhammad, Allahu, all of that. They're going to be doing left and right, jumping and shit. But guess what? They cried even unto the Lord. All right? Well, actually, before I get there, it says they cried, but there was none to save them. Because whoever you people are going to be trying to run to for help, that's where the destruction is coming from. Right? It says, even unto the Lord, but he answered them not. And the Most High ain't going to answer you, man. You're going to cry. You're going to cry. You're going to cry. And the Most High going to tell us, yo, whoop his ass even harder, man. Beat his ass. It says, verse 42, then did I beat them small as the dust before the wind. And we're going to have power to do that. Right? It says, I did cast them out as the dirt in the streets. The Lord is going to raise us up, man. So when we see these things happening, all right, the chariots happening, that's all confirmation. Okay, that's all confirmation of everything that we've been going through the Spirit. That's confirmation. And guess what? The funny part is they're gonna come out and say the same thing we've been saying, and everybody's gonna believe it when they say it. But you could go find videos 7 years ago, 10 years ago, however long, of brothers and elders breaking down what the chariots are and what their purpose is. But maybe people, but then you're gonna have those idiots who are gonna say, "Oh, I believe in it now because the Pentagon said they're real." But I don't believe what you're saying they're gonna do. I believe what the Pentagon is saying they're gonna do. But that's okay. We don't look. We're not here to be buddy with everybody. We don't need you to believe us. All right, the elect are gonna believe the word regardless. But other than that, we don't need you. Our salvation does not depend on whether you believe us or not. The elect are going to wake up regardless, and that's all there is to it. Quite frankly, you cannot believe us, because then when it happens, what does it say in Wisdom of Solomon 5? Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness. Okay? This is the book of Luke 21 and 28. It says, and when these things begin to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. And can you imagine that? Where they're actually about to, they're confirming that these are real, but they're actually about to start dealing with that topic. That means that they're stepping into that supernatural. You have to admit it. You have to admit that, whoa, there's something supernatural happening in the earth. Because what are those? All right? And what happens when they decide, when they make these movies like Independence Day, and I think it's a TV show, Colony. I haven't watched it, but I think it might have something to do with chariots or so, or they make these different movies with invasions, alien invasions and all of that. Why do you think whenever they make these movies, the chariots are not coming in peace. There's always some conflict, and then something happens and they blow up the White House or some shit like that. But they usually come in, yeah, War of the Worlds, but they usually come into America. Matter of fact, that's here in the book of Zechariah, the 5th chapter. So this is prophecy. All right. So that's why the Lord is putting the spirit on them, like, yo, start revealing it now, because that's the vibration that I'm trying to push on the earth. Okay, the vibration, and we're gonna keep on going into it. And guess what? Now people are gonna start tuning in more, because now people are gonna be wanting answers. Okay, well, damn, if these are real, shit, I used to think they were government drones, but they're real. Then what actually are they? People are gonna be looking up UFOs. They're gonna find brothers' videos. They're gonna find elders' videos. These are the angels of the Lord. Then we're gonna go into the scriptures. You know, Ezekiel, Zechariah, this, that, breaking it down. Revelation. This is how the Lord is coming back. You know, and that's gonna expose it to more and more people. Some are gonna say, "Yo, oh shit, that makes sense." Oh my, some are just gonna say, "Well, you guys are bugged out." Okay. This is the book of Zechariah. Let me see if I finished in Luke. I'm gonna read Luke 21 and 28 again. It says, "And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh." And our redemption does draw nigh, but how are we gonna get delivered? By way of those chariots. So of course we gotta look up. Okay? And once like I said, once you start hearing chariot talk, you know that's the supernatural part of prophecy. Because what do we know that these chariots are gonna be prophecy? They're gonna come to destroy this place, and they're gonna come to deliver the elect. Okay? Now, hey, who knows? They might reveal something. Maybe they caught a clip of a being, maybe a figure inside the chariot, or the actual image of maybe a satellite image of an angel coming out of the chariot or something like that. What are those creatures? Oh, what are those? Who knows? Or they might come out with some BS. Nonetheless, the vibration is out, and it's because of the will of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Okay? The Lord is opening things up, man. And you got people that are going, they're fast asleep, but Barakatah Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, we're wide awake. All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 68, verse 17. The chariots of God are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place. A shalom. Okay? So the chariots of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai are 20,000, even thousands of angels. All right? And the Lord is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place. And while everybody's bugging out and everybody's freaking out, we're gonna be cheering on the Lord. Like, yeah, matter of fact, let's go to that. All right, while people are suffering, you know, they're losing it, they're scared, we're gonna be rejoicing. All right? Hell yeah, we're gonna be rejoicing, because this is the time that has been spoken of since the beginning. And we are gonna be at that time, and we're gonna know, damn, Yahushua is coming back. Like, oh shit, you know, like Yahushua is coming back. You know, this is Isaiah 65 and 13. Hey, the brother said I'm excited. Yeah, you should be. You know, we should all be excited. All right, because this is actually about to happen, man. We're not crazy. This is biblical. Okay. Isaiah 65 and 13. It says, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed." Okay? Why are they going to be ashamed? One reason is because they're going to, Micah 7 and 10, "Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her." Because then you're going to realize all that shit you were talking, and you were wrong. And not only were you wrong, but that's going to affect you in the worst way possible. Okay? So yeah, they're going to disclose this information, but Jacob's trouble is still going to come. People getting ready to enjoy their summer. Well, they don't know what the Most High has planned. We hope the Most High unleashes some new level of hell. And if you noticed, when the Lord does something, you know, he pulls back, the next thing he does is worse than the one before. So last year was one, but let's see what the Lord does this year. Okay? But we know, even if things were to go quote unquote normal, this is still going to be, if at the end of this year, December 31st, 2021, that's still going to be closer to salvation. So regardless, it's a win-win, you know? because time is on our side. So as it says here, Isaiah 65:14, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart and howl for vexation of spirit. So as we're rejoicing, why are we going to be rejoicing for joy of heart? And why are they going to be having the opposite reaction? Well, imagine if you didn't know what the things we knew, or if you don't believe the things we believe, and you're seeing these vehicles. I mean, there's videos out there, chariots flying low, huge, going into the water, coming out, reappearing, disappearing, you know, literally appearing on camera and disappearing, all of that. They're able to do that. Now imagine if you don't have this understanding and you're witnessing something like that. Of course you're gonna be freaked out. You're gonna say, I'm going the other way. What the hell? Or you looking up and you're seeing thousands of them, and they're just vroom, vroom, vroom. They're just going, you know. People are gonna be freaked out. We get excited. We get excited, but people are gonna be freaked out. So we're gonna be rejoicing because we understand the things that are gonna be happening, but Lord willing, we're gonna be protected from them. And what are we going to be looking forward to? We're going to be looking forward to the benefits that are coming next. All right, well, we in Jacob's trouble now, but what's coming right after? The kingdom. Literally, we're one step closer. No more waiting for Jacob's trouble. Well, now we in Jacob's trouble. So now we just got to make it to the end, and that's it. That's it. That's the end of it. No more fighting. You know, just once we in Jacob's trouble, just make it to the end. All right, so, damn, what was that? I was gonna get a precept. It just escaped my mind. But hey, if the spirit hits me to come back, you know. But hey, like I said, man, this is the time to rejoice. And guess what? Even when they do come with their demonization or whatever they try to do to try and come against us, that's something we should look forward to as well. Because what? Isaiah 59:19, the standard is literally tied into the flood. You got to think of it like that. The standard is tied into the flood. When they come in like a flood, then the Spirit of the Lord is going to lift up a standard against them. So if they don't come in like a flood, the standard can't be lifted. So really, when you think of persecution and you think of them coming after us, you got to really think of it as that's like seconds away from the Lord just showing sign, because the Lord is going to do something, right? The Lord is going to do something. He's not going to let them come and just, you know, grab us up and do whatever. You know, just come and just take all of us out, man. No, because that's going, number one, that's going to make the Lord look bad, because we've been constantly prophesying in his name. We've been saying that when they come after us, the Lord ain't going to let them do that. You know, this is Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in like a flood. And if you're noticing, the world is starting to sound more and more prophetic every day. Every events happening in the world are starting to sound more and more like prophecy every day. Okay, the prophecies aren't far-fetched anymore. Okay, now we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You know, from things that are happening literally everywhere in the world, is starting to sound more and more like prophecy every day. And our confidence, hey, as Paul said, the spiritual man is renewed daily. Okay, and each day, and Apostle Ramlab said this. He said, look, each day we become more and more like Yahushua. Okay, until the appearing of him, when we're able to be changed to ultimately be like him. So this is Isaiah 59:19, as it says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. Now, what is the Lord? The Lord is a man of war. So what kind of spirit do you think he's going to have in this type of time? Anytime a nation came against us like a flood, the Most High, whenever he intervened, he did it in a supernatural way. Okay? When Sennacherib came and he tried to besiege Jerusalem, the Most High sent an angel and slew all his men. All right? He woke up, he saw that shit, he dipped. You know? The Most High, hey, Heliodorus got his ass beat. The wars with Judas Maccabees, Lord had angels come down fighting with us. One angel leading brothers, some of the warriors on the battlefield this way, and the other angels protecting Judas on the battlefield. You know, Lord had the whole Gulf of Suez, the Red Sea part for us to walk on dry land, while the chariot had our back. He fed us with food from manna. Anytime we were in a great distress, the Most High always intervened in a supernatural way. And this time is when we're going to be in the greatest distress, and we're going to cry out to the Lord. All right, we're going to cry out to the Lord, and he's going to, you got to imagine if your woman, right, if you hear your woman screaming as if there's another man or a couple of men trying to do something to her, of course you're going to come and help her, but the level of intensity you're going to come with is going to be some new shit. All right, it's going to be hot. You're going to be coming in hot. This is Stay in the Spirit 144, Hebrews 2 and 3. It says, how shall we escape if we neglect so great salvation, which at the first began to be spoken by the Lord, and was confirmed unto us by them that heard him? Verse 4, the Most High also bearing them witness, both with signs and wonders, and with diverse miracles and gifts of the Holy Spirit according to his own will. So the Most High was bearing witness to the things that the prophets were saying according to his word. And the Most High is going to be bearing witness. Hey, man, be not surprised if you might be speaking at camp. You might talk about chariots, and they might literally just show up. You know, probably flash a light on the ground. You know, you look up, you know, and that's gonna be showing. That's a sign. People are gonna see that, and they're gonna say, "Yo, hold on." They were talking about UFOs, and then all of a sudden, the whole fleet just showed up above them. You know, and it seems like everywhere we go, they're there. It's not by coincidence. Okay, it's not by coincidence, man. Hey, man, this is that esoteric knowledge. You know, look that word up. You know, this is a special thing. Not everybody can be a part of this. Because some people, think about it, some people could even know about it, but they're not really a part of it. They're not a part of it. You know, they're not in there. You know, they're not in the body of Yahushua. Let me put it like that. Okay? But Lord willing, we're in the body of Yahushua. Okay? So now moving on, this is the book of, right, so I was in Isaiah 59 and 19. It says, a chariot popped over GMS Denver Sunday at camp. And I also believe, I think there was also a fleet of chariots that showed up over the, where they at? Chicago? I think they're Chicago. Yeah. Brothers in Chicago. So, is that by coincidence? Is that by coincidence? It's not by coincidence, man. We know, man. We know. Look, man, the Pentagon want to disclose things. Come to our videos, man. Come ask us. We're going to break it down to you. You talking about we don't know what these are. They're clear. They're clear as day. You know, we'll tell you what they are. And then what's even better, we'll put the icing on the cake and we'll tell you what they're here for. You know, we're going to tell you, guess what? These are the chariots of the Lord. You know who's in them? Those are angels. All right. And then it gets even better. They come to destroy you and your and your society. Yup, Kansas City too. See, more and more, and it's gonna keep showing them. They're gonna keep showing themselves more and more. Now I remember the precept I was gonna go to. 2 Maccabees 5, and I believe. Let's see. Yep, this is the book of 2 Maccabees. Now imagine seeing this. All right, imagine seeing this in today's day and age. Because remember, the scriptures say that the times that we're coming into is going to be a time like never before. So that's in terms of destruction. But always keep in mind, whenever there was destruction and there were Israelites there was a even greater salvation. And the greater the destruction was, the greater the salvation was. So if we're going to be in a time of destruction like none other, that means that the salvation is also going to be like none other. Okay? From the little things you get delivered from in the midst of Jacob's trouble on to the ultimate deliverance. Those are all going to be in ways that have never been documented before, ways that you've never seen before. All right? I mean, when have you heard, hey, this is the book of 2 Maccabees chapter 5 verse 1. It says, about the same time Antiochus prepared the second voyage into Egypt. And then it happened that through all the city, the whole city, for the space almost of 40 days, that's over a month, all right, there were seen horsemen running in the air in cloth of gold and armed with lances, like a band of soldiers, and a troop of horsemen in array, encountering and running one against another, with shaking of shields, and multitude of pikes, and drawing of swords, and casting of darts, and glittering of golden ornaments, and harness of all sorts. So war games in the heavens. What do you do then? Oh, and over a month, you're just seeing this, you know? Going back and forth. You're like, yo, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? They're like, and verse 4 says, wherefore every man prayed that apparition might turn to good. So imagine that. You look up and you just, you know, chariots just come start circling. You know, that man, the Most High is about to start doing things, man. Here it is, the White House, and then chariots just start circling round the White House. You know, just vroom, vroom, you know, just going around. They're gonna be hella shook, man. And we're gonna be congratulating, you know, we're gonna be clapping, and we're gonna be thanking the Lord. Okay? Hey, you gotta always thank Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai just to even know the things we know. Alright, just to even know the things we know, man. Whatever they're gonna say in with their disclosure, it's gonna be something that we can either confirm or we can filter through and know that they're capping or that's BS. Because we have the greater knowledge. We have the knowledge of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. That's the knowledge of the Creator. There's no higher level. You know, it don't get higher than this. Okay? That's the we have information that has been given from that power. So you got to really think about that. All right? You got to really think about that. And now, the end all be all, because what is this all going to lead to at the end of the day? 2nd Ezra chapter 13. Okay? That war. Okay? And it's written out. Ezra saw it. Okay? Ezra saw it, and we always go into these. We go into these different precepts. And they know, they watch, and they're afraid. Okay? They were hoping it wouldn't come. You had the Black Jesus story, where they said there was a man that showed up in Africa, and he was doing these supernatural things. They tried killing him, but he had spiritual power, and he couldn't die. And he left and told them, guess what? More people going to be like me in the future. They're going to pull up. So how are these devils are scared, man? And every instance that happens, they're wondering, is it that? You know, is he right? Is that what's happening? You know? So this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 13. I'm going to jump around just to hit the specifics. Okay? So this is verse 1. It says, and it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night. And lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. Okay? We're talking about some supernatural stuff right now. Okay, because that man is talking about Yahushai. It says, and when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. And we went into that word tremble, I believe, yesterday, to shake uncontrollably, to be afraid. Because you looking up and you seeing a chariot, a huge, Ezra said he couldn't even see the ends of it. You're seeing a huge chariot, man. You know? And you don't know whether it's about to destroy you or what's about to happen. You know, but you're just afraid. This is what we're talking about, man. Okay? And this is real. This is real life. You know, Lord throws spiritual power on the earth, man. Imagine what that's like to actually witness spiritual power with your actual eyes. You know? Something you cannot comprehend. But, hey, imagine performing spiritual acts, you know, in the sense of whether it's to fight or you know, to flight, whatever. Okay? Whatever it is, you got to think about it like, what, you know, what did I even just do? You can't even understand that. Yep, the elder said the gravitational pull of the chariots is going to cause stuff under it to shake building. Yep, and you see that in some of these movies, the chariot shows up and things start shaking and you see buildings start breaking. You know, they start going up, they start falling down and all of that. Yep, And you notice when that big chariot, I don't know which Independence Day it was, but when that giant chariot came out of the cloud, and then everything started getting dark, and everybody turned and they looked up, and that their faces were not, it was not with joy. It wasn't with smiles. They weren't singing, oh, happy day. They wasn't singing that. Because as the scriptures say, woe unto them, because they don't even know what the day of the Lord is going to be like. We're going to be singing, oh, happy day, because it is going to be a happy day. Lo, willing, we are of the elect. The scriptures say that the elect were singing and praising Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You know? Because out of the whole world, they're going to be the only ones that are going to fully know what's going on and be exempt, you know, and be in a good case. Out of the whole world, the whole planet, everybody on the planet, you are potentially one of those that's going to be good. You're going to have favor. You know? Man. Oh, yep. This is Revelation 1:7. See if I can pull it up here. It says, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him. Everybody's going to see Yahweh's return, man. Okay? And every day we're closer to this, and it doesn't sound like myth anymore. It literally sounds like we're talking about the day. We don't know. It could be this year, could be next year. We don't know. We hope the sooner the better. But we know that there's going to come a day. People are going to think that they're going about doing their normal things, and you're going to look up, and you're going to see Yahweh pull up. I don't know what I'm going to do. You know, I just hope and pray that we're going to be on that chariot, man. But to see that day, man, when the Lord comes back, the day that we're all looking for, okay, it says, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him. It says, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so Amen. So people are going to be afraid. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Oh my, running left and right. And what's going to be happening at the same time? The nuclear missiles are going to be hitting. The scripture said the earth is going to reel to and fro like a drunkard. It's about to get lit. All right? It's literally about to get lit. It's about to get hot. All right? It's about to get destructive. Okay? This world ain't seen nothing yet, man. Matter of fact, let's go here real quick. Because the less time this world has, that means that the all these prophecies that are gonna happen, they're gonna you know, sort of happen in that same time, almost simultaneously. Okay, that's right. House of Mourning 144. It says Isaiah 66:15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire will the Lord, it says, for by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. We're going to be witnessing the Yahweh killing people, man. His chariot is going to be eviscerating people, destroying people here. The angels are going to be doing work. That's what's going to happen, man. And nobody on the planet Earth, nobody in existence is going to be able to stop that. And you're gonna look pathetic trying, you know, coming with the but guess what? You're gonna have somebody coming full speed ahead, a nationalist. I'm fighting for my country. Till he sees what's going on, he tries to bust that U-turn, and then the chariot just is like, nope, nah, nigga, come here. You know, he's trying to turn, but the plane is like, nope, I'm going right there. You know, and then he's done. Okay, that's what we read in Revelation 12:7. There was war in heaven. But what happened as a result of that war? They lost, man. So if you devils are watching this video, you're going to lose. You're afraid. And you know what you're going to do? You're going to come and you're going to say whatever you're going to say. You're going to have certain people believe you. But we're curious to see what you're going to say as well. Because they more than likely have videos that we haven't seen before. You know? At more in-depth evidence. And it's likely that they recently just saw something that's so, you know, so crazy that they're like, look, we can't just keep hiding this anymore. We got to actually do something about this. But in order to do something about this, we have to let these people know so that we can, you know, make it look like, you know, because they got to do something, you know, and they are going to do something. The Space Force that they created was not by coincidence. All right. They're getting ready to fight against the angels, man. And they're going to lose horribly, man. They're going to lose horribly. All right, this is the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in night. We know perfectly what the day of the Lord is going to be like. We know perfectly the time we in. We know perfectly the things that are going to be happening. We know perfectly that there's a standard that's going to be lifted. We know perfectly that when the famine hits, we're going to be good, Lord willing. Okay, when the evil, the scriptures say that the evil is not gonna come near our habitation. Wild animals, they're not gonna harm us. Bullets ain't gonna have power over us. The elements, there's gonna be natural disasters. Okay, Earth might just hope one part just open up and just start swallowing people. It's done. It's happened before. Okay. It says, verse 3, for when they shall say peace and safety, which they're saying that now, all right, by their actions, who right now is really, trying to, other than us, who's really out there in their mind thinking, damn, when is the Lord gonna return? Am I doing right? Have I repented? And what is my true purpose? None of them are thinking that. The number one thing on people's minds is, let me go get my thing, let me get that thing, and let me go live my life. Let me be able to just go back to how things were. That's what's on people's minds, and those that are weak of faith are slipping into that mindset, of like, oh, well, I thought, because of the way things were looking, something was going to happen, but it's not. So let me also follow that crowd. Go ahead, go back, go and say peace and safety. But you know what's going to happen? Sudden destruction is going to come upon you. Destruction you've never seen before. Destruction you've never even dreamed of before. Destruction you've never even seen in the worst, scariest movie that you've ever seen before. And that destruction is coming for you. You watch scary movies. People watch scary movies and they get scared. And then some of them go home and they can't sleep right for a couple of days. But that was a movie. It was acting. You weren't even in the movie. You were just watching it. Now, what you gonna do when you actually in this scary movie? When you find an abandoned warehouse and you hiding in a corner somewhere, and it's nighttime and it's cold or it's hot and it's dark, and then the world is just chaotic around you. You hearing gunshots outside, left and right. You hearing people getting killed. You hearing women screaming. You might just hear somebody with a chainsaw running, chasing people. You might hear somebody getting their legs cut off, whatever it may be. That's the type of shit that's going to be happening, man. And people are going to be so afraid. You know why? Because they're going to know that could be me. That could be me tomorrow. That could be me today. That could be me tonight. People are not going to be able to sleep. They're not going to be able to eat. They're not going to be able to do anything. Where you going to get the food at? Somebody's looking at you like you the food. So now you trying to avoid not getting eaten, but you also trying to eat. But you trying to stay alive. Man, people, sudden destruction is going to hit you, man. It says, sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. And the elder Atazo put in our group chat, it was a clip, and it was damn, I forgot what animal it was, but it looked like a deer or like an antelope or something like along those lines. And it was in the water. It got on the ground, and it's like, oh shit, yo. And then 2 steps later, there's a whole, a leopard? Leopard just in the cut behind the bushes waiting. He's waiting. He's like, oh yeah, I got you now. So the second that antelope or that deer took that second step, he lifted up his head like, all right, I'm good. That leopard was like, nah. He pounced right on his ass. And that's that Amos 5:19. All right. Literally, you gonna run from something, and as you're running from it, you're running right into the next thing. Okay, that's what's about to hit this place, man. You people about to get hit left, right, up, down, in, out, and it's gonna be beautiful because for disrespecting the Lord, you deserve it. Yeah, this is Yahweh the Maccabees 144, House of David. It says Ecclesiasticus 39 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. Do you understand what that means? That means that they're actual spirits that the Most High created specifically for vengeance. And there's certain spirits that he's going to release in this time. It's going to get lit in terms of judgments. It's going to get lit in terms of things that are going to be exposed. The spiritual things, the supernatural things. But damn, spirits that are created specifically for vengeance. And what do? Because now, you got to think about it. Like, we're used to seeing videos of like a demon manifestation. You see, oh, this guy is bugged out. Or this guy got demons on him, And they'll be doing some crazy shit, right? They'll be, dancing in the middle of the street. They'll be yelling at themselves. They'll be looking all crazy. But you haven't really seen that like full on demon attack, you know. And I'm not, you could have a demon possess somebody and then attack somebody, but you also got actual demons, like actual demons that could attack your ass, you know. Them super strength demons, them demons from the book, what was it, the book of Matthew, cutting himself, red eyes and shit, you know, breaking the handcuffs, breaking the chains. That, you see, that's what's about to start happening. They're gonna call the cops. The cops gonna cuff the dude, and then the dude is just gonna start going crazy. Oh, and then just break the shit, flip a whole cop car, and they shooting him, and he's just going, and then he runs. And now they talking about there's a demon man on the loose. You know, hey man, people about to start losing it, man. So it says here, Ecclesiasticus 39:28, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury. Once again, let's look up the word fury. All right, fury definition. Oh man, it says here wild or violent anger. Think about that. Wild or violent anger, ferocity, violence, outrage. All right, force, vehemency, intensity. All right, yeah, Bigfoot, Yetis, all of that. Okay. So it says these spirits that are created for vengeance, in their wild, uncontrolled, untamed anger, they lay on sore strokes. All right, it says, in the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. So if the Most High says, yo, punish that wicked unto destruction, that's exactly what they're going to do. If a demon hops on somebody and possesses them, and they're there to judge you, you can cry till your eyeballs fall out. You can beg till your voice box goes out. That's not going to stop them. The only thing that spirit is there to do is what the Most High sent the spirit there to do. And if that's to kill you, that's to kill you. If that's to torture you, that's to torture you. Most High might send one demon to torture you. Then he might have the demon leave, and then he throws you to another demon. And they start playing back and forth with you. All right, they whooping your ass, but you can't die. And you want to die, but you can't. You know, meanwhile, the Lord's going to have his luck, man. What you think? The Lord's going to give you spiritual power, but then somehow there's going to be some little kryptonite somewhere in your back pocket and you're going to lose the power? You know, oh shit, my shit don't work no more. Like, no. All right. Once the Lord brings that, man, there's no stopping it. And that's why we got to wait. That's why the Lord has timed it perfectly. You know, what does it sound like? You got individuals doing, I mean, insane things through the spirit. You know, whatever form it comes in, you know, you might be surrounded, you know, they all just might open fire on you and you might try to cover it, and then all the bullets just get stopped in the air. And you might not even expect that. You just might out of instinct, just like, oh shit, you know, and all the bullets just get stopped in the air, you know, and they just drop. And instantly you just know what to do. Now you see power like that. What's going to happen? Then on Monday, you're going to go back to work. You're going to put on the suit and tie and then you clock in 9 to 5. You a 9 to 5 bus driver, you know, and then after that, you doing spiritual acts, you know, it's not going to be the same anymore. You ain't going to be able to live a normal life after that. So there's a reason Yahweh Shai set it up to where it's going to come, but it's going to come at the right time. Okay? But as the title says, man, it's about to get lit, man. The Lord is about to just start doing things. And when, like I said, when he opens this thing and he starts throwing the judgments out and throwing the prophecies out, it's not going to stop. Okay? It's not going to stop. It's not going to slow down. It's going to come in hot. It's going to come in rapid fire. This is the book of, this is the book of Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 3. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. Now, we don't know exactly when the appointed time is, but we know we're close. Okay, so the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. And we're at the end now. So all those visions got to speak now. The end ain't going to last forever. Right? The end is going the end of the end is going to come at some point. So all the end time visions, they got to speak at some point. So we know that within some time that of this end that we're in, these visions are going to start speaking. It says, and not lie, meaning they're gonna come exactly as they've been written. The scriptures say in Isaiah, what's that, 40? If I'm not mistaken, I think it's 40. It says they're gonna mount up with wings as eagles. Okay, they shall run and not be weary. The Lord said, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper. These things are gonna happen. You gotta believe it. It says, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it. So the things we're looking for, yeah, they may tarry, yeah, they may mention it, but then they slow down, and then you're like, but the Lord said, wait for it. You gotta have patience. Okay? But then it says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. Just because it's tarrying doesn't mean that it's not gonna come. It's gonna come. Right? It will surely come, it will not tarry. Because when it starts to come, you're gonna see the Ezekiel 33 and 33. Okay? When these things start happening, that's when that Isaiah 33 and 6 is gonna hit different. Okay? And the scriptures say that the house of David shall be as God. Can you imagine that? This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 33 verse 33. It says, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet has been among them. You're going to have people that have heard us mention things like this before. They're going to start coming back. Whoa, shit, hold up. I've heard this before. Oh, yeah, such and such was talking about it. I thought he was crazy. But nah, this is real. Oh, shit. Well, he must know more about it. Let me go find out. But then guess what? You're going to come and you ain't going to get no answers. You're going to call and nobody going to pick up. You know? Because the Lord is about to start flipping the tables. Pursuant to Proverbs, the 1st chapter, and the 20th verse on down. He's going to start flipping the tables, man. The Lord is only dealing with those that were dealing with him. Okay? Those that were sincerely serving the Lord. When things look like, you have a lot of people that turn their backs on the Lord. You have a lot of people, whether it was for money, whether it was through pride, whatever it was for. But those that stayed faithful to the Lord, he's going to stay faithful to you. All right? He's going to stay faithful to you, man. Okay, so going back to the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3, it says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Now, we don't know exactly what that sudden destruction is going to look like. It could just be a whole EMP attack. It could just shut down the whole grid. It could be a so-called cyber attack. It could be, we don't know. But literally the Lord could do anything, to cause that first domino to fall. And it could literally be at any moment. Anything, really, we're at the point where anything can happen at any moment, because the Lord is getting ready to close the show. All right, you can feel it in the spirit. Videos are getting shorter. It's getting just straight to the point. The extra this and the extra that is all being put to the side, and it's literally like the show is the curtain. The Lord is closing the curtains, man. And we're hitting that point where it's just, that's it. Like everything is speeding up. Everything is speeding up. And them last few prophecies, man, them power hitters, them knockout punches, that's what's coming, man. That mark, that chip, that currency, that's coming. The martial law, the camps, all of that, that's coming. And it's going to hit people suddenly, man. The natural disasters, the famines, the hyperinflation. I mean, inflation is happening. You know what that's going to lead to? Economic collapse. All these things are going to start hitting people, man. And you're going to keep getting hit rapid fire till you get knocked out. And then the Lord's going to bring you back and then knock your ass out again. All right? So as it says, verse 4, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. And that's why each day that comes, we rejoice. We rejoice more and more. Right? Somebody would look at us and say, yo, there's something really wrong with these people, because it's like everything bad that happens, they're happy about it. Yeah, because like Apostle Gabar said, we're misanthropes. Okay? So people will be like, wait, somebody might come and tell you, yo, oh my gosh, yo, freaking chicken costs $25, gas costs $50. And you're like, oh, yeah, what? For real? Show me the article. You excited and shit. And they're looking at you like, yo, I just said chicken costs $25 and gas costs $50. Why are you so excited? They look at you like there's something wrong with you. Like, what the hell? This guy's really excited about chaos, man. Like, you evil. Like, they literally look at you like you're evil, But no, we're not evil, man. If anything, we're the good in the evil world. So, I mean, it's normal that you look at us like that, man. But We are not in darkness that that day should overtake us as a thief. We're looking, as the scriptures say, we're looking for and hasting onto the coming of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So we're looking. We're waiting for the thief. We got the shotgun at the door, and our eyes are wide open. You drank like 5 Red Bulls. You're not going to sleep anytime soon. And you waiting. But these people are not. They knocked out. They fast asleep. Verse 5, it says, ye are all the children of the light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. So we're not going to be asleep. We're not going to be swindled and go back to sleep like everything is all good. Everything is not all good. Okay? Things are about to get worse. Things are about to get horrible. And we're waiting for that. So we have our guard up. You know? And it's going to be lit for us, Lord willing. Verse 6, therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. And that's exactly what we're going to continue to do. We're going to watch. We're going to watch to see what exactly the Pentagon brings out and reveals. Okay, we're going to have scriptures ready on hand. We're going to be doing videos on it if we're able to, you know, do that. All right, if the Lord has it to where we're able to do that. Okay, and we're just going to keep the show going, man. Till Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai says, all right, that you guys passed the first level. Now we're about to get into that physical level. You know, now faith ain't gonna be words. Faith ain't gonna be just going out to the highways and byways. Faith is gonna be your everyday to day life. Faith is gonna be what keeps you alive or doesn't. Faith is gonna be the difference between what you eating or you not. Faith is gonna be the difference between whether I deliver you from a guillotine or not. You know, and though it's gonna be intense, hey, guess what, man? We're gonna have to do it. You know, whatever test the Lord brings, if you want that salvation, you better get ready to pass. There ain't no B's, ain't no A minuses. You get an A or you get an F. That's it. Okay. So let me get a couple. I know brothers been lighting up the comment board, so let me let me get a couple of these. Lord willing, can wrap it up. All right. This is Yahweh the Maccabees 144. House of David. It says 2 Ezra 2 and 27. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. Woo! Do you hear that? So that's why it's about to get lit, man. Because that destruction is gonna bring the pride. It's gonna bring the pride of these people very, very. It's gonna bring it low. The arrogancy, the pride. It's too much. It's too much. People have no sense of humility. You know why? It's because they're not going through any hardships. But when you haven't eaten in 3 days, you're not trying to disrespect. You know? When you're scared, when somebody socks you in the eyes or in the face, and you're walking around with a swollen cheek, and your eye, you could barely see through your eye, your lips are busted, and there were no such thing as cops to come and intervene. See, right now, if there's a fight that breaks out, chances are somebody's going to break it up or the cops are going to pull up. Now, what happens if somebody who's much bigger than you talk shit, and you're in that time and they grab you and they just start, you're literally at their mercy. Because, and I say there because it's the Most High at the end of the day, but they're just like, and I mean, who's going to stop them? Unless the Spirit hits them and says, all right, chill out, they just might kill you right there. They literally just might beat you to death because who's going to stop them? That's how bad it's going to be out there. And you have people that are just going to be like, look, I'm fed up with the shit. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. You're going to have certain dudes beating women to death. You know, beating men. There's no laws or rules when all hell is breaking loose. Somebody might just get a crowbar and just clock you in the back of your head. What you going to say? Chill out, bro. It's a one-on-one. It's a fist fight. There's no chilling out. You know, it's literally going to be a free-for-all. And that's why you're going to need the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. Okay? And Lord willing, we got that. Okay? This is Prince of Yahweh 2, Romans 15 and 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scripture might have hope. So what we got to do? We got to encourage ourselves in these scriptures. We got to encourage ourselves. Why do you think the men of old were so bold? Why do you think Elijah was able to call down fire from heaven boldly? He didn't second guess. He didn't double think. He told him, yo, man, pour the water on the joint. Pour it on the altar. Fill up the whole joint. You know? And he confidently called upon Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. And what happened? The Lord answered right then and there. The Lord didn't forsake him, and the Lord is not going to forsake us. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is very real. All right? And they're up there, man. The Most High is there. He exists. He's sitting up there. That's why his name is Yahweh. He is. All right? And he's sitting up there in his throne looking at everything that's going on here, man. He's literally looking at everything that's going on here. And Yahushua is right there with him, all right, along with the rest of the angels. And they hear everything you say. They hear everything you think. They weigh in every decision you make, all right? And they're about to start letting the world know that, yo, everything that's been happening right now, I've been doing it, all right? Now it's time for you to pay, you wicked niggas, you know? But yeah, all right, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is there, man, and nothing ever escapes the Lord, man. Nothing ever escapes the Lord. And he just might make you pay for something you might have done a long time ago without even, your mind may not be on it, but he's just there, man. Hey, that's a scary thing. But this world is about to experience Hebrews 10:31. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living fire, man. That's what this world is about to experience. Okay. Let's see. This is servants of the Lord, 144 Da, 2 Peter 3:12, looking for and hasting onto the coming of the day of the Lord, of the Most High, wherein the heavens shall be on fire, or Salakia, the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, what? According to his promise. So according to the scriptures, that's how we know these things. But we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. That's what we're looking forward to. And each day we're getting closer and closer and closer. And trust and believe the day is going to come. The day is actually going to come, man. And we're not going to be speaking of it being in the future anymore. It's actually going to be in the present. You know, and that day's going, look, man, the day is going to come when you're going to open your eyes and you're going to be looking through new eyes, you know, and you're going to be looking at a new kind of body, and you're going to be thinking and processing things a new kind of way. And you just might think to yourself, is this even real? You know, because I've been talking about this for so long. I've been hoping on this fashion for so long. Is this actually real? Am I actually on a chariot right now? You know, is that actually Yahushai? Did I actually make it? Like, you might need a moment to really process that. You know, like, yo, America's actually getting destroyed. Like, I'm actually on a chariot. Like, oh, yo, all this is happening right now. Because the day is actually going to come. The day is finally going to come. All right? But you just want to make sure when that day comes, man, that if you want to find out if it's real or not, at least try to do that on the chariot. You don't want to find out if it's real when you're feeling that, the burns and the melting. You're going to find out if it's real, all right, but that's not the way you want to find out. Okay? Let's see. That's right. This is Yawaitaza Awar, Psalms 46:1, to the chief musicians of the sons of Korah, a song upon Alamoth. The Most High is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Verse 2, therefore will we not fear, though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea. And the Most High loves it when you're confident in him. Not prideful, not proud, but when you're confident in the Lord. The Most High loves that because he's like, man, you know, it makes you wanna, you know, wanna even stand by the person even more. You look at somebody and they just trust in you so much. They fear nothing. They just trust in you so much. Of course, it makes you get excited. Like, yo, hell yeah, like, you know, I'm about to, you know, this person trusts me so much. I'm gonna show people why this person trusts me so much. You know, in the face of death, you're not even flinching. Okay. But things are about to get beautifully lit, man. They're about to get beautiful, and man, we can't wait. Okay, we can't wait, man. Okay, we cannot wait. Man, may Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai speed up these days, and may Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai bring bring all of it upon this earth, but may He have mercy upon us. Okay? Because things are about to start happening, man. Unexplainable things. And there's a reason why, like I said, they're deciding this summer to bring out this information. Okay? So we got to look out for the things that the Lord's about to start bringing upon the earth. Because there's still things that have to come. Okay? There's still things that have to come. And we're not going to be here every single day. We're doing videos every single week. We're going out there and then just nothing. No. The Lord is about to start doing something, man. And He ain't going to stop once He starts. Yup. Dreams and all of that. Yeah. Because this is all the will of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. So, with that, I'm ended here. Lord willing, this was edifying unto the elect. All right, we got to watch and see, man. But as I titled it, it's about to get lit, man. So be in that spirit, man. Be excited in the Lord. Because the Lord is about to start working, man. All right. For all these years, man, it just seems like the Lord has just been quiet. He's just been in the background. But now He's about to be in the foreground. He's about to be in the forefront. You know, and we're about to see our power, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, start working, man. Doing things that we can't explain. But we going to support it anyway, man. We're going to, we're going to be rooting the Lord on, man. Okay? So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahushai, B'Hashem, Rachak Wadash. Hey, man, prepare to see spiritual things upon the earth, man. All right? But with that, Shalom.